Welcome back to another beautiful property tour, Rake It family. Today, we are looking at this beautiful property in the hill country of Austin, Texas, about 30 minutes away from downtown. And you are absolutely going to love this one. I only bring you folks the best of the best, and it certainly is intentional. Now, real quick, I really want to give a huge shout out to the listing agent, Dara Allen with At Properties, Christie's International, for allowing us to tour her beautiful listing. And I think you are absolutely going to love this one. Now, from the outside, the first thing we're noticing is right over here to the right, we're going to have that beautiful natural stone that a lot of folks absolutely love, as well as the stucco and the beautiful hardy board. Love that immediately when you walk into the driveway, you are greeted with this motor court, this beautiful 3-car side garage. And really what you're noticing is that wooden garage door, and a lot of folks love that too. One detail that you may miss is that you have the natural stone on one garage bay. You have the stucco on the 2-car garage bay right here to the right. And then over here, you are going to have the natural stone where that room meets, but we'll definitely get into that. Now, I love the fact that we have the lantern. So this property is really illuminated. That's the one thing that I really love about this one. And you have that metal roof, extremely durable. And I know you certainly can appreciate that as well. Now, also, when we go into our covered front porch, you have the wooden ceilings as well, the oversized double front doors with the oversized, or in this case, enlarged glass panes. So let me go ahead and get my shoes off and we'll get you into this beautiful property. All right. Wow. So we'll do a moment of silence. I'll do a quick pan for you folks, and then we'll get started in the great room. Stunning. So immediately whenever you walk into the front door, you are greeted with the beautiful 20-foot ceilings. You have the exposed beams on top and the floor to ceiling natural stone fireplace. If you notice, it's the exact stone on the exterior, so they kept the continuity inside of here. Also, what you're going to notice is the 3 clear story windows on top with the window grids. You have your enlarged sliders as well right over here. And oh gosh, I can go on and on, folks, but let's go ahead and start on the right side of the property, and then we'll make our way to the left side. So going over here, I'll even show you the best of the best. Sometimes we wait till the end or towards the end to show the primary bedroom, but I'll get you right now. Okay. So immediately whenever you walk into the primary bedroom, you have the raised ceilings with the exposed beams. You have the beautiful oversized sliders inside of your primary. How many times have we seen a house with sliders in the primary? I couldn't even count on one hand, to be honest with you. I can't even recall one, maybe one possibly. But I love the fact that they added that feature inside of here. Also, if you didn't want to open up the sliders to go to the backyard, you can open that quick access door, have your morning coffee out there, or in this case, you know, the green tea. I'm a big fan of the green tea without the additives, but to each his own, right? Okay, so now going into our primary bedroom, first thing you're noticing, that's going to be our freestanding tub. You have the his and hers vanity with the vanities dead center in the middle. You have your natural or the natural light being brought inside of our primary as well. So right above is, of course, our windows, bringing in more natural light. So, you know, do your makeup, you know, natural is always the best, right? Natural light will get you, get you taken care of. But also what you'll notice is that you have floating countertops inside of here, custom cabinetry, and you're really going to see that whenever we go into the kitchen, that customization. Also, inside of the mirror, you are going to have some custom lighting fixtures as well. Really nice. And then chrome fixtures with our quartzite countertops. So you can see inside of there, plenty of storage space all along. Soft closing drawers as well. And I'll be cautious of turning you around. I don't want to get you too dizzy. I know how that could be watching it back. Sometimes I watch the videos back and I'm like, man, Marcus, slow down. You're going too fast. I'm getting dizzy and I'm the one that recorded it. Okay, so going into our primary walk-in shower, first thing you are noticing in here is that you have the same material on the ceiling as you do on the flooring. So floor to ceiling tiling in here. Also, you have your shower bench with your chrome faucet, shower wand, and the waterfall shower head, oversized waterfall shower head. Of course, you got your water closet over here with your window. And then going into our primary closet, you have a pocket door separating the two. Look how lit up this is. Wow. Plenty of room inside, plenty of storage shelving. Very rarely do you see that you have cabinets inside of here. A lot of times you'll see the drawers, but very rarely you'll have enclosed cabinets, which is nice. And then I'll open that up so you can see how much storage we have in here. So plenty of storage space, soft closing doors, and then you have some counter space right here. If you wanted to add that newly fresh, clean laundry right on top of that, you don't have to worry about, hanging it up, or maybe, it's taking you a little longer than necessary to get it hung up, and, you have some storage counter space right there. So love that. So we have wood flooring inside of here. And I know how my viewers feel about carpet. Not too big of a fan of carpet, especially moving into 2025 in the next few months or so. Okay, so now we'll go down the hallway and then we'll go to our next room right over here. I'll show you how much space is inside of here. So perfect amount of space for that queen size bed, 2 nightstands, the dresser, maybe even a desk. And then of course our walk-in closet over here. So really kept it extremely spacious, and I hope you folks are staying tuned because this is going to be a long one. There's a lot of square footage in here, a lot of ground to cover, but we'll definitely get to it. And then I always like to do a full scope pan right here so that way you can really get a gist of how big the room is. And I love the little space over here. You have a little section for a nice desk. You can overlook the side yard. And then of course, this is going to be our walk-in bathroom, full bathroom that you have. I love the fact, so in this particular builder, Ames Design Build, I love that they add a lot of the zero threshold showers. If you haven't been inside of one of those, I highly recommend it. And I know a lot of folks wonder, hey, how's the spillage? Am I going to have to worry about that? Well, if you notice, there's a little indention or so that you don't have to worry about any water spillage or whatsoever on the bathroom floor. Okay, so now we have quartz countertops in here. We have the chrome lighting fixture inside of the mirror, gray cabinetry or light gray cabinetry with the chrome hardware as well. So really nice. I'm hoping so far you're letting me know what's your favorite part so far. Did you like the primary? Would you make some modifications? Would you change anything? Let me know what you think. Okay, so going into our next room. So the cool thing about this room is that you have a quick access door to the front. So you have a little section covered front porch that you get to take advantage of, and you don't have to worry about going to the main one. You have a little side one, just kind of hang out. I love that. And then also one thing I know you can certainly appreciate is that your space between your neighbors, right? That's why a lot of folks are opting for the hill country, because you don't want to be so dang close to the neighbors. I don't know what it is, but now I feel like nowadays we're not liking our neighbors that much. Did you have a bad experience? And I'm not singling anybody out. It's just a common theme I'm noticing. So I'll just say that, okay? I'm not singling anybody out whatsoever. So zero threshold shower again, as you can see. I always like opening this up just to kind of show you the room and the shower bench and stuff like that. So, and really that's the main thing. We want to, bring you different kind of tours and different kind of homes, just really to change some things up. I know a lot of my long-term viewers, we love the Toll Brothers. We love, the Perry Homes. The Drees Custom Homes, Partners in Building. But it's always nice to find like the diamond in the rough. Okay. So we'll go ahead and make our way to the main areas of the house. Like I said, you have the 20-foot soaring ceilings. Now you have the dining room and the kitchen combination. So I know some folks like their designated formal dining room. Some folks are okay with this. I just really love the open space that you have inside of here, especially just from an entertaining standpoint. That's the beauty of this one in particular. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look and tackle our kitchen. First thing you're noticing, beautiful oversized island that we have right here, folks. Love that. We have our breakfast bar right over here. You have the Wolf appliances. Love that. You have the Sub-Zero refrigerator. You may not know where that is. I'll show you in a second. You might guessed it, especially if you've been a long-term viewer. We have the stack cabinets as well. Double oven. Love the fact that we have the prep area overlooking our motor court as well. Then you also have a prep area over here looking at your backyard oasis. Also, you have the floating shelves, custom cabinets. Just look at the amount of counter space that you have, folks. Love that. Plenty of storage drawers inside of our island. If you make your way all along right here, that looks like an Italian plaster right here. Italian plaster material right there. Really love that they added that feature. Storage space galore, farmhouse sink over here. Now I know some folks really don't like the sink inside of the island, but in here I think it's extremely practical. Look at that. And just look at the depth of this. You really can't get much better than this. Okay, folks, if you haven't guessed it, I know we're playing Find Waldo in here, but this is the refrigerator, our Sub-Zero refrigerator. Look at that. Look at the amount of space that you have. Brand spanking new. Love that. And then it also matches the flooring, hardwood flooring. Love that. Okay. So hopefully that was enough time to take a look at our kitchen. If not, you can, rewind it. Maybe put it at 0.5 speed or something like that. But this is our pantry right here. So you have plumbing right over here for another refrigerator. So if you wanted to have that secondary refrigerator with all the stuff you don't want your guests to know, I mean, the refrigerator was already discreet enough, so I don't think you have to worry about that. But maybe you got some wine coolers or, use that as a wine fridge. Who knows? No judging here. But I love the amount of storage space that we have inside of here. Also, not quite to the ceiling, but, pretty close. You definitely have enough storage space inside of the walk-in pantry. Now, I love this section right over here. You have your powder room, really nice, extremely discreet. You have clear hardware inside of here. I haven't seen that often. The quartzite countertops as well with our brass mirror frame and a nice little lighting fixture right over here as well. Love that. Okay, now going into our next room right here. Real quick, you missed it. This is a pocket door separating the two. You have sliders over here to the right, perfect for the prep area. And just look at how large this is. Now, this is a retreat, a nice little suite that you get to take advantage of. You use this as a game room. Maybe I definitely wouldn't say a media room just because of the amount of windows that you have in here. But gosh, I mean, an entertaining room for sure, without a doubt. Open up those sliders right over there, the sliders in the great room as well, and just have all the family over here hanging out. And like I always mention, the ones that you enjoy. No judging again. So in here, that's interesting. You have a walk-in closet. So of course, if you have maybe some big games or something like that, and then you want to just, put that in there or just kind of store that away, you can certainly do so. But just look at how huge this room in particular is. And then also the sliders, floor to ceiling. Love that. Okay. So we looked at that section over there. That's where we come from, straight ahead to the right, where our primary was and the other rooms. And then now we'll tackle this section over here before we head upstairs. Okay, so now we have a little coat closet. If you haven't guessed it just yet, this will be entering in from your garage. So you have your mudroom, utility room combination. Plenty of storage space. You have your cubbies on the bottom for the shoes. You have a quick access door right over here to the left, so you can enter the motor court if you didn't want to go through the garage. Before we head to the garage, I'll make sure to show you the full utility room, okay? Look at that. So now we have a full sink inside of here, plenty of cabinet space. I really love that color right there. That's a good color as far as the cabinets are concerned with the black hardware. I don't think you would miss with that. Now, cabinet space over here to the right. Now you might be wondering, oh my goodness, if I add the washer and dryers, am I gonna have room? You certainly do, because they thought about that. You didn't have to worry about that compromising any drawer space whatsoever. But you may be wondering, okay, how much cubby space do we have in here? Plenty for the Tide, the Gain. Let me know, what's your favorite laundry detergent? Is it Gain? Is it Tide? Off-brand, you know, it could be Quate. All right, and then of course you have your sink right over here. Get out any stains that you need. You have the ambient lighting right in underneath our cabinets. And then right over here, nice little storage closet as well with our double doors. And then this is our garage. So love that we have plenty of windows inside of here for the 3-car garage. You just wanted to open up one garage door, you know, keep the other 2 closed, you can certainly do so. And then right over here, you're gonna have a nice little storage closet as well. So even just from the first level, we haven't even gotten to the second level, but you can see how much square footage that you have down here. Even if that was all of the house, which is not, that would certainly do justice for a ton of families. Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, so before we head upstairs, this is our storage closet right underneath our staircase as well. You got raised ceilings inside of here with our LED lighting. And then it continues all the way over here as well. Almost like another little mini bedroom. That's how much space you have in that little storage closet right there. And then I also love, before you go up the staircase, you have this 2-story section as well. You have a little ledge, you'll see that in a second. But also going up our staircase, you have your candle-like lighting fixtures, oversized windows again with our window grids inside. And then the wood flooring continues up here. Okay, and then immediately whenever you walk to the second floor, this is what you're greeted with. You have a built-in desk, hardwood flooring, no carpet, which we talked about, you can certainly appreciate. And then of course you have storage drawers and things like that right there. And then a coat closet. You might be wondering what this door was right here. Nice little coat closet with our LED lighting inside. Okay, next bedroom. Here we go. So you have 3 windows, the little trifecta with the window grids. This is a perfect place. You know how we talk about queen size bed, 2 nightstands, the dresser. You know, you can, even if you have little kiddos, you know, the bunk beds, you have way more rooms for extra activities. Okay, if you haven't seen Step Brothers, the movie, then you won't get that reference. It's okay. But you have a walk-in closet over here to the left, and then you have your full-size bathroom, shower tub combo, that herringbone style we've seen a couple times before, really nice, has that grayish color to it, grayish white. We have our chrome shower head as well as the faucet itself. Look at that, look at the depth. That's a Jetta Advantage tub with our quartz countertops, chrome fixtures, light gray cabinets. And right over here, look at that. So extremely lit up. That's what I really love about this. And the weather's changing too. So if you haven't visited Texas just yet, you're still in your, you know, your state, or whether you're in North Carolina, Atlanta, anywhere, you might want to feel this weather, because we just beat the heat, I tell ya. Okay, let me do a full pan for you. So the rooms are extremely spacious, windows galore. Love that. And then of course over here, our walk-in closet. So love the designs. I love the choices that they've made inside of here. I really can see that they put their own little twist to the property itself. That's what I love. I always love when we go into some of these builders. I mean, especially after, you know, being in so many of these production builders and things, it's always nice to see different things. That's the one reason why I really tried to change things up from, you know, the regular production builders that we've gotten used to, is just because I'm pretty sure, if I'm thinking about it from a viewer standpoint, right, you watching, I think you would kind of, you know, like to see some variety. I could be wrong. I'm just, you know, I'm making an assumption, right? But I would just think from a standpoint, if I was in your shoes watching right now, it'd be nice to just kind of change it up, because I've said it in the past before, but sometimes whenever you've been into some of these production builders, definitely not naming any names because I love all of them. I have, if I didn't, I definitely wouldn't show it on the channel. But it's just nice to see something different for change. Okay, now this section over here. So of course downstairs we had that nice little game room area that you could take advantage of. This would be what they would call a nice children's retreat or something of that nature. Now, I don't know if you would have the children's up here unsupervised, because if they're anything like my kids, I don't know, you know, they might be jumping off that ledge, and I definitely don't want to worry about that. So, you know, as long as you're hanging out up here with them, or unless you just have, you know, fantastic kids, which I love my kids to death. I hear you. Okay, so I love our little patio out here. So if you notice, it's enclosed, but obviously you still have that natural breeze. You have the natural light inside of here. Wow, it feels fantastic. It's about like 78 degrees right now. But overseeing each and every angle of the front yard, of the side of your house, and over there, just even looking at the hill country views over there, folks. Look at that. Good old Texas. And you still have a decent amount of space from your neighbor over there. The good thing is you don't really have to worry about the side over there as far as neighbors concerned, because you have a nice little road over there. So that's what's beautiful about this. But you definitely have plenty of space out here to add that patio equipment. If you know you want to change things up and just have a nice view, you can do so, a nice scenic view. Or if you want to go downstairs to your backyard oasis, which we're going now, then you can do that as well. So you definitely have everything you would need inside of here. I can't think of anything else that you would need inside of here, possibly an enclosed, completely blacked out media room, but you know, you can add that, you know, in other sections of the house, because you just have so many rooms, depending on how many families or how many people are in your family rather. But then also look at this, even on the side right here, I know it looks fantastic at night, but you have this LED lighting illuminating your staircase as well. So if you're walking in the dark or anything like that, then you know you'll find your way around. But if you can imagine, look at this coming out. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful. All right, folks, last but not least is of course our backyard, and we'll wrap up this beautiful home tour. Okay, so you have an extension as far as our covered backyard patio. You have raised ceilings in here, the wood ceiling as well. Look at this. Here, I'll even stand on this side so you can see how far this goes back as far as the covered patio. Look at that. Plenty of space for entertaining. Of course, you have your built-in grill with your countertops. You have your sink over here. Love that. The stucco extends outside of here. And look at this, folks. Absolutely stunning. Look how peaceful it looks out here. Even just over here, you have your section. So if you wanted to add maybe that trampoline, play set, anything of that nature. But look at this pool right here. Makes you want to just dive in right now, right? You have your spa area over here. Now, I love this fact. So if you notice, or if you recall, in the front, we had a little section as far as our covered front porch. And then in the back, you have your owner's retreat designated covered backyard patio. Look at that, folks. Absolutely stunning. You got your landscaping over here, but even just hearing that waterfall, you can't get enough of that. But other than that, family, that was the beautiful Ames Design Build. All right, Rankin family, I hope you absolutely love this beautiful home for sale right here in Austin, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, text the information below or email us. We'll get you taken care of. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.